everybody, and happy feast of the Virgin of Guadalupe. I love this feast. It means so much to me as a Mexican woman, and today I would like to talk about that, the story behind the Virgin of Guadalupe, and also channel like my inner sister Wendy and talk about this image, some of the symbolism that you may have noticed or may have not noticed. So let's get started. This story starts out with Juan Diego, an Aztec man who lived in what is now called Mexico City. At this time, the Aztecs were being greatly oppressed, and there were many attempts to erase their culture and their people altogether. So the Virgin of Guadalupe appeared to Juan 5 times, first starting on December 9th, 1531. She spoke to him in his native language and said that she was his mother. But no one believed him. So he went back, he told everybody, nobody believed him. And so at one of her later appearances, it was in December, and she covered the whole hill in roses, which was like, that did not happen. That doesn't happen in winter. And then the image of her was impressed on his tilma, which is like a cloak. And so he picked up the roses and took the tilma back. And then the people of Mexico City decided to build this basilica to honor her. And so the tilma is still there, and it's displayed in the basilica. You can go see it. So now I'm gonna kick into like my art critic, Sister Wendy here, and talk about this image. The painting that I have here is a little different than the one on the tilma, but the main points are the same. So I will be sure to point out whatever's different. What I want to start with first talking about is like the blocking of the image. There are several main points: the sun's rays, the stars, and the moon. It's so cool. Mary is blocking out, and Jesus, inevitably, he's in her womb, is blocking out the sun and is standing on the moon. This is really important because to the Aztecs, the sun and the moon were their greatest gods. So Mary is declaring dominance over them, and inevitably Jesus as well. And the stars on her cloak, astronomers have studied them and have said that they're arranged in the same way that the stars were in the sky on December 12th of 1531. So super, super cool. In the original picture, Mary's shawl is teal, and this one is black. But this is also very important because teal was a royal color to the Aztecs. Their most valued treasure was jade. And so it shows that Mary is essentially above royalty. There is a lot of beautiful symbolism in this image that I don't have time to talk about in this video, but I'm going to link an article below so you can read about it. But I am going to talk about my favorite part of this image, which is Mary's stance in the picture. She is looking down at her womb, at her son, and this is so beautiful. This establishes to the Aztecs that Mary is not God, because all of their gods and their images would be looking straight forward. So the fact that she's looking down establishes that who is in her womb is God. And so I love this double meaning. Mary being mother to Jesus, and also Mary being mother to Mexico. That's a big part of the Virgin of Guadalupe and part of why it has such lasting importance even today. The Virgin of Guadalupe is one of the most beloved, powerful, and recognizable symbols of Mexico. This image helped bring people together and convert millions of people. Furthermore, probably the most important, or well, maybe not the most important, but one of my favorite parts of the image is that Mary appeared as an Aztec or mestiza woman. She has darker skin, she has recognizable features. She took her place with those who were being oppressed. So the Aztecs, the mestizos were being oppressed, and she took that image. She spoke the language of the oppressed literally, when she spoke to Juan Diego, she used his language. So when we're looking at this image and on the feast of the Virgin of Guadalupe, I suggest that we stand with Mary and we take the side of the oppressed. Especially during this pandemic, we need to resist the greed that we see every single day that surrounds us and shine a light on the oppression that is occurring every day to reveal it, and we need to work against it. So on the feast de la Virgen de Guadalupe, I wish you peace, joy, and a hefty dose of power. Thanks for watching. Peace out.